Good evening or morning or whatever it is, wherever you are. Nice to see you there, Kathy, and all of you. Linda, June, Carol. This one's for you today, Carol. Not that it's your birthday or anything, but the colour I've chosen is for you. Yeah, it's been a lovely day down here as well, thank goodness. So I'm glad it is up with Shirley as well, and Eunice and Tiggy and Sue and Di. Good evening all. Well, I had a lovely couple of days with the family, so that was very nice. The weather stayed quite good for Wales. There was actually blue sky and sunshine as we approached it, which is almost unheard of. But yeah, a lovely time with the little ones as well, so that was lovely. And now I need to say some thank yous. I need to say particularly thank you to those of you who not only subscribed to the Maximum Crafts card kit, but also those who bought on Sunday, and all of your kits are now winging their way to you, so they should be with you any day. I'm going to be using the elegant fretwork die which comes with that set, and I'm going to use that today in a slightly different way, so I think that will look quite nice. I'm incorporating it with some old dies as well, which is the large marguerites, the marvelous marguerites. And if I show you those, bring these in just a second. They are, so this is the marvelous marguerite, so this is 10 of them all in one little panel, and this is the large ones, so that you've got 4 of them, and this is the fretwork, elegant fretwork. So I'll be bringing that in as well. And some linear leaves. I haven't put that one on there because unfortunately it's out of stock again at the moment, so I have pre-cut it, and I will be using that in a little while. Just to remind you that our next YouTube video will be on Sunday, this coming Sunday, which is at 6 o'clock usual time. I've got another little beauty to show you which incorporates a brand new die, but I'm mixing it with another one as well. So I think you will quite like what I have to show you. Okay, so when I said my lovely friend Kaz that this is for her, it's because I've chosen some mauve cards. I thought I would go with this. So these are the colours that I'm going to be using today with my design. This is the hammered white, just to give a little bit of texture. Not sure that you can see that, but just a little bit of texture. And I'm teaming it up with lavender, colour lavender card, and this one, which is a new one called grape soda. So those are the 3 colours that I'm going to be using today. And I'm looking forward to showing you a slightly different way of using the fretwork die set. And we're going to be making it on a 7 by 7 inch card. So I'm going to first of all take my white piece and also my grape soda. I want to cut out some mats and layers first. So this is my card. This is my base card. As I said, it's a 7 by 7. You could make this design to go on a 6 by 6 as well if you didn't use so many layers. It still looks lovely that way as well. So let me grab my cutter and bring in some bits and pieces. I have already pre-cut the die pieces because my machine is making the most awful noise. It's getting on for about 3 years. Oh, excuse me. And my machine has to work harder than most, and it really does sound awful at the moment. So I thought I'd probably be best to cut them beforehand. So I'm going to take the grape soda, and I'm first of all going to cut this piece to, let me just check, 16. I need to bring this out a bit more, don't I? 16 centimetres by 16 centimetres as a square. Like so. I'll pop that to one side, and then whilst I'm at it, I'm also going to use it for another layer, and that one needs to be 8.5 centimetres by 8.5 centimetres. So that's those two. I'm also going to keep that little bit there because I want to cut some sentiments from there as well. Okay. Then I'm going to take my white piece of card. As I said, this is hammered white, but it can be any white, but I just like it for a little bit of extra texture. So this piece is going to be 15.5 centimetres by 15.5 centimetres. And then again from this base, an 8 centimetres by 8 centimetres. And then these pieces are all, to be honest, I probably will throw those away. Those two pieces are fine. I'm happy to keep those two pieces, but these pieces, they've got one chance, and that's whether I need them tonight or not. And if not, I wouldn't be able to get in my room if I saved all the little pieces. So I do apologise for being very not frugal, but there you go. I will promise to keep those. So we have got our basis of our card here. So let me show you what we're aiming to do. So this is our 7 by 7, and I want to place that one first. That's going to be my first layer, and then this one on top, leaving that little bit of a border all the way around. So that gives me 2 layers, but my first actual piece there. So I'm going to pop those to one side for a minute and glue those bits in. So let's just pop some glue down here. Can you believe it that I left not only did I leave the lid off of this, which isn't a problem when we were away, but I also left it slightly skew with. And so I had to play about with it just now, which was very annoying. There we go. So pop that one down there, and then those two on top. Carol and Sheila, thanks for joining us. Lovely to see you here. As I said, your card kits will all be on the way to you. So I've caught up with everything over the weekend. I have to say, though, the notification, automatic notification emails, I'm not sure why, but they weren't going through properly. Some were and some weren't today. So if you haven't had a notification, it's all on its way. The balloon sentiment should be in at the end of next week, which is about right. We said about 14th or 15th, as will any of the other pre-orders of anything. So they are all on their way, just whilst I think about that to tell you. I've now got to decide whether I want to have this side opening or top. And I think I'm going to go for a top opening today. Why not? Because I can. So let's just pop it to one side, however, though, because I want to bring in the bits and pieces that I've cut. So I've gone with, as I said, the lavender card, and I have cut from the lavender card 4 of the fretwork pieces. You can't see them very well, can you? Shall I scoop them underneath there? And then you can. So 4 pieces, all the same, all from the lavender card. And then also from the lavender card, I've cut myself 1 strip of the large marguerites, which are these, and I'm just going to keep a couple of them there. So I've got 2 of them there. And then with the Marvellous Marguerites, which is the pack of 10, I've got some of the little ones there. Not going to need all of them. And then from the linear leaves, which, as I said, I haven't got those out, but I've cut out some of the linear leaves as well. So all in all, that's all the pieces that I'm going to be using. Okay, so I'm going to pop that to one side, bring back my card, and I just want to show you what I want to do with these. So these, as I said, are my corners, and I'm going to place them so that they just about cross over here. Place another one down here, just about crosses over, and then this final one will come in here, and again just about crosses over. So now you can see that it gives it a really lovely fretwork design, and I think that it lends itself to looking completely different. I will show you the card kit in a little while, so that you can see just how by changing the colours and changing the whole design, but using more or less exactly the same dies, how different it can look. So I need to put some glue onto these. So let's take one at a time. Pull those to one side. I just want to make sure they've got the spare bits there. Whilst I'm putting glue on here, I also wanted to say thank you so much to the people that have already sent me to give to my dad some birthday cards, because as I'm sure you're aware, he is going to turn in just a month's time, the 8th of April. He's going to be turning 100 years old. Oh my word. So, so many people have asked if they would it be okay to send some cards, and he would absolutely love it, because I think I've said to you before now that when I've put it on Facebook, he can't get over how people that don't even know him send out these messages onto Facebook. So if you would like to do that, as I said, it's the 8th of April, and yeah, if you send it to me, you can always message me if you need the address, but I think it's on the website as well, so you can always send it via there as well, and I shall pass them on to the birthday boy. So yeah, all exciting plans going ahead, eh? So I'm just going to pop this one in. Now I'm concentrating on trying to get the same area there in the corner, and then just allowing the two pieces just to fall into place, but so that I can just cross them over slightly there, so that that looks as if that's together. Then go down the bottom one. These again lend themselves to be chopped about a bit, so if you fancy chopping into it, you can make some little extra swirls. You can make them smaller, you can make them show in different ways. It really is a really versatile die, and I know that there are literally, I think, 3 left. So if you haven't got them and you were thinking of it, now's the time, folks. Now's the time. So I'm just going to cross those 2 over there, pressing that one down, and then finally this one. So at this moment in time, it's a fairly flat card. There were all sorts of different ways that I was going to do this. Spent a good hour fiddling and playing, which is good fun. But I came up with plan with the marguerites because I think they are very versatile and fit in. So I'm just going to cross these 2 over as well, and those 2. It's like putting the last piece in the jigsaw puzzle, isn't it? And press those down as well. So as I said, all 4 make a beautiful. We've had a square similar, well, not really similar to this, but of the same sort of idea. But this one is literally a square made up. of all of those bits and pieces. Sorry, I can see some questions. Maxine, how is his garden with all of the daffodils? Oh, Sue, you should see it. For those of you who don't know what Sue's on about, last year, without him knowing, we planted 200 daffodils. Well, not when I say we, I mean his lovely gardener, Simon, planted these daffodils without him knowing. And they have now started to come up because we got them so that they were sort of not all coming into bloom at the same time. So some of them have been in bloom for about 3 weeks, and some of them are still coming yet, and they look glorious, and he's so thrilled about it. So it was a good move. It was a good move. Right, so my little extra square thing is going to go into the middle there. Okay, so what I done there was I measured beforehand roughly what size would fit into there. Now I could do it as a square, and it could go there like that, which again would look different again, but I felt it looked better if I was to put it that way round. I'm going to stick them together, but of course it wouldn't be me if I didn't then introduce a bit of foam. I'm sorry, I've held off for so long. So I am going to put a little bit of foam onto the back of the grape soda piece there. So just a couple of these. So this is the 2 ml foam, just to raise that up a little bit there. Okay. Oh, so I'm just going to pop that into the middle, and it more or less just touches the little bits. That's where to put it, literally in the middle. So I'm then going to bring in my linear leaves, the greenery, without knocking it all on the floor. Now I've cut 2 of the sort of, there's 3 sizes. I've cut 2 of the medium size and then 1 of the small. My plan is to put them on there, something like that. What I didn't do, so you are going to have to listen to my machine. Oh gosh. You might want to turn the sound down at this moment in time, because I have got to do it. I need to put the sentiment in. So I'm cutting that from the grape soda. I was just going to say the dark one. I think I prefer it cut from the darker one than I do from the light. Oh, don't listen to my sad thing. You can't see the grape soda on the website. It's probably because it's not there. That's why. That'll be the clue to there. As always, I have to get it first and see if I like it. That didn't sound too bad, did it? Or could you not hear it at all? I will be getting some grape soda, June, but as I said, I just like to try them first. Some new colours this year, and I do like to sort of try what they're like first. So they will be there, but not just at the minute. Whilst I'm fiddling with this, I also, thinking of June, reminded me that today I've been also working on the projects for our all-day in-person workshop, which is at the end of the month. Oh, wow. I loved it. I loved doing it, and I am pretty certain that my lovely people that will be coming will love it as well. So I want to put the sentiment on there so that I can see it, okay? So I'm going to put that in place first, because then I can organise my flowers around it. Oh, top tip, don't leave it stuck in there, because otherwise you'll throw it away. I wonder how I know that. Bit of glue. I'm going to take this out of this one because there's a bit more glue in there. And then just pick that up. And pop that. Oh, whoops. There you go. So we like that. What we don't like is those little bits of paper hanging around. Don't want that. So let me then pop my leaves into place. So as I said, 2 of the medium and 1 of the small. Just putting those into place. Janet, what colour did I use the leaves from, please? It's from the Pine Forest, Janet. It used to be called moss green, and they've brought it out this season again, and it's now called Pine Forest. Pine Forest is the green. It is my go-to for leaves now. It is a good need to chop that off. It's too long. It is a good standby one, I reckon. That's better. There we go. Now pop that to one side. It looks a bit odd like that, doesn't it? Got my bit of foam. Got my marguerites. I think I'm only going to have one large one, to be honest. So the marguerites are cut out all the way around, so each one of these petals is individual. And I found that if you use a large ball tool, that they just sort of mold themselves really quite nicely. Some of them then sort of overlap each other, so it looks quite nice. And then with the little ones, again, I think I'm only going to use 2, so that I've got 3 altogether. You wouldn't have heard that, but you can almost hear it crack, and it does the same thing. It just, some of them overlap and some of the petals don't, so it gives it a really nice finish to it. I think I'm going to pop, let's see, should we go mauve? Oh, sorry, wires hanging around. I'll try it, I'm not sure. I think we will. So I think I'll go that one for the largest one. Oh, and you could get in the right place if you don't mind. Oh, what was it like, me talking to flipping bits of paper, eh? Oh, and then those into the middle one, like that. Yeah, I like those. So those were, I didn't put them on this because I didn't know I was going to use them, but they are the self-adhesive gemstones, diamond sparkles. And because I've been using the purpley mauvey colours, this one is precious purples, but they come in a variety of colours. So let's see. My plan is simply to pop that one in the centre, possibly up there a little bit, and then those 2 little ones like that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with that, making it very, very simple. Just, oh gosh, can you hear the groans of that? Everything's groaning. Everything's groaning. I'll just pop that one there. Let's put it back and stop manoeuvring it. I can just spread that about. There we go. Top folding, she says. Oh, I haven't done it upside down now. You didn't tell me, did you? Oh no, all is well. It is top folding. Oh, goodness me. I suddenly thought I'd done a real silly thing then. So just bringing in the card kit. So this is the card kit where we introduced the elegant framework die from in the first place. And we did that in the golds and whatever. So that is what all of the bits and pieces that are on here will come as part of your card kit. If you are waiting for it, or if you have ordered it today, it will come with all the gold card, the papers, and also the pre-cut Fantasy Bloom, which these two are, and then also the oh goodness, can't remember, ribbon swirl, I think, swirly bow. Oh, who knows really. Not least for the fact that we haven't launched that bit here. Sold out already, I'm afraid, very, very quickly with the subscribers for the Fantasy Bloom, but it will be coming in again. Twisted bow, thanks, Di. Just checking that you were listening and paying attention, that's the thing. So all card kits all come with this sort of thing, so you'll have everything you need apart from glue and foam in order to do it. However, bringing in a completely different idea, using different colours, using the fretwork, elegant fretwork as corner pieces. And again, you could just go on and on and on with all the different selections that you wanted to use. You could also use these twisted round completely so that they all start from the middle and come out. It really has got a lovely bits and pieces that you could use. Just looking at the things. Question, are both the flower dies new? These flower dies are not new, Janet. These have been a staple for me for, I think they were one of the first flowers I ever did. So these are the large marguerites and the marvelous marguerites, both sizes. But the Fantasy Bloom, which is this one, is a new flower. I introduced it to the subscribers as an extra should you want it, and it went mad, which is lovely, but it meant that I didn't have any afterwards to be able to show to anybody else. So subsequently, if you have got your card kit on its way, you will have all of these elements here, including the little translucent gem. However, you cannot buy any more of these just at the moment. They are coming, and so is the twisted bow. I had to look again to see what it was called. Oh gosh, I've got the attention span of a gnat really just at the minute. Do you know what I mean? So there you go. There is our today's one, and I hope you liked it. It looks like you did, so thank you very much for that. Thumbs up please if you don't mind, just along this line here. And don't forget, we are so close to being 3,000 subscribers, which would be really great if we could get there in the next couple of months. So if you know anyone that would benefit by having a look and watching what we're doing, do suggest it, because it will be great for me and for them, because I'm sure they would love to see what we're up to as well. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. As I said, nice little number coming on Sunday. I think that you will like her. I think I'm going to call her a her because she's very beautiful. So come and see me with my new lady friend on Sunday. Until then, take care. Have a great week. Hopefully we enjoy the sunshine, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you. Bye.